There's something special about being able to share music with somebody that you know from an artist. And it's even more special, I would say, when you're able to introduce someone to an artist that isn't here no longer, that's passed away for whatever the reason may be. And what they have left behind is the albums and music that tells their stories or whatever they wanted to portray and connect them to somebody that isn't here. And I find it oddly strange whenever an artist passes away and there's a trend of gatekeeping the music for not being a day one fan. And if we just take a couple seconds to, really think about that concept, you yourself, whether it be Michael Jackson or Juice World, have become a fan or interested of their music or any other, artist that's passed away, their music when they were gone. You weren't there for their prime, you weren't there for the beginning, but you have the stories and the music left behind, and you could become a fan afterwards. And it's it's a sad, beautiful experience because you built this connection, and it's also like this is all that's left. You can't see their progress, you can't see their come up, you can't catch them live and show. You can only, interviews, memories from the friends that may talk about them. And then to go into the financial side of things, whenever an artist passes away and there's this gatekeeping trend, you're preventing people from being new fans or being interested by calling them out on their curiosity. And you're also reducing the amount of income that could be heading towards the family's direction. Regardless if, they're independent or signed to a label, there is a portion of money that is going to them that if they're not here can be rerouted to the family, friends, however they have it set up. And then to bring on shame that, oh, wow, if you weren't with him, you weren't walking with him now, don't even think about it. You're just whack. You're lame. Why weren't you rocking with him before? We know how life is, especially in the music scene. You don't get the flowers you may deserve, the appreciation, the pat in the back, all the accolades, the positive talk, not the hating, the shaming until you're gone. Because once you're gone, that's whenever, they're not able to connect with you anymore. And then that's whenever all the flowers are given. That's when everyone wants to speak positive. Now, I feel there's a good line between being able to show someone else their music, or if they were passing away, to pay tribute to the artist by posting their music on that day. Why not? Why not post their music that day? That's how some people are able to grieve. And that's how fans are able to grieve. Now, of course, there's a difference between the music and people that fake that they knew the artist, that they were their best friends, but that's something completely different. And that's just something I wanted to speak my piece on. If you're one of those people that feel you want to post an artist's music because they pass away, don't feel shame for it. Don't feel like, oh, why are you doing it now? Out of fear that someone might criticize who you are as a fan. Because regardless, people are going to criticize you for anything. So if you are one of those keepers that are in this, that do gatekeeping when an artist passes away from their music because you feel the person isn't a genuine day one fan, stop that. Stop the bullshit. It's ridiculous. And if you do see people doing that, embrace it for all the reasons that I've already listed below. Before this point. Now let's get on to the fun part. I know y'all seen the Jay-Z comment on the verses. The fact this man honestly said that no one can stand on that stage with me. It's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage with me. Stop it. You're gonna act like Kanye doesn't exist, Lil Wayne don't exist, Drake don't exist, because those three right there will mop the verses with him. Mop the verses with him. I'm not saying it's gonna be close competition either. I don't want to hear about, oh, it's because you're younger, you didn't grow up with Hope. Stop that too. All three of them got hits for days. Hits, not deep cuts either. Hits for days. Definitely hits. On features, on their own tracks. And Kanye himself, this man can go versus both as an artist and a producer. He winning both sides. Hove don't got nothing that could go up against Ultralight Beam. He doesn't got anything against Power. I don't even feel like listening to more tracks. It's just that by itself, Hove hasn't reached a caliber of those tracks. Everything from Touch the Sky, Flashing Lights, Runaway, Can't Tell Me Nothing. You can't tell Kanye nothing in this verses. Hove ain't touching him. Now, as long as you're not the guy saying that YoungBoy is even better than Hove, because hey, at that point, what are you listening to? Don't even bring YoungBoy up to these four. Don't even bring YoungBoy up to J. Cole. Don't do that. You're on a whole different, you're taking this meme too far into it. I just want to let y'all know Kanye West mopping the floor with him, sweeping him through a 4-0 sweep in the playoffs. What are your thoughts though? Who do you think, if you don't think Jay-Z could wipe with anyone, who else would beat Jay-Z in the verses? And besides the competitive side on who I think would win, I just think it would be great to see Jay-Z paired up with mainly Kanye, but those two other artists, because Jay-Z does have a well discography. He does have hits within those deep cut tracks as well. I'm not going to sit here again and say I know everything about Jay-Z either. I am biased towards the other three. But from what I've listened to, my favorite being The Blueprint, nothing else has really stuck with me. It hasn't. Bar for bar, the other three do it better than him. Beat selection, I think the other three got him too. But before I start repeating everything I just said, that's going to be it for the episode. You already know I got you with another episode tomorrow. And again after that. And I'll even drop a Christmas special for you guys. All right, take care. Drink some water. I'm out.